All right, guys. So yesterday you read Lesson 2, Regions of North America. And I'm just going to go over and kind of review what you read yesterday and do a quick summary for you. So the things that we learned yesterday in reading this, the main ideas, we know that geographers divide North America into many types of regions. And in your reading, it said some are based on physical characteristics. For example, you had that map that was in your reading, and it was based on climate regions. Also, it can be based on cultural characteristics. So we think about, the languages that people speak, the customs that they share, the work that they do. Those would be examples of cultural characteristics in which they would divide them into certain regions. Okay, the second main idea that you worked on reading in lesson 2 was that each region uses its resources to focus on producing certain goods and services. And you really got into thinking about those words of, economy and trade and consumer, that vocabulary that we talked about yesterday before you actually read. So, your little lesson summary here and you were reading yesterday, I kind of took a picture of it and I want to kind of discuss it with you because it's really, in a graphic way, in a graphic organizer, summed up that second section of lesson 2 very well. So we know that a region, it has characteristics that make it different from other regions. And because it has characteristics that make it different from other regions, natural resources aren't evenly distributed from region to region, and regions specialize in the goods and services that they are best able to produce. For example, North Carolina, we wouldn't produce pineapples. We don't have pineapple farms here. That's not something that we would produce. We would get that from another region. So you think about your resources that you have in your region, and that region becomes specialized in producing those goods or that service to other people in North Carolina, the United States, North America, or even the world.